Yeah, the fam back at home. Yeah, and then, one of the English teachers I've had along the past, those that told me that I was a bad writer. So I'm going to take that opportunity. And then, just all the coaches I've ever had, Natalie, Annie Griffith, Katrina, Nicole, Nikki White, just everybody's good in there.
All right, and Elle, do you have any shout-outs?
I would like to, first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to God because He put me in this place here today, amen. But no, I don't like that yet. But seriously, I like to thank like my mom and everything, like, and like the friends that I surround myself with. I've just been blessed with just really great friends that have just always been so forward thinking and so like goal driven, and they just help me find that in me. The Atlanta youth poetry community, because they've always been very supportive. 7 Stages, which is a community theater in Little 5 Points, which is in Atlanta. I started out writing and first shows for them there. Of course, Natalie. Where would we be without that little chick over there? And my team, like we better each other every day. So shouts out to all y'all people. It's cool. And yeah.
Yes, and Natalie, got any shout-outs you want to give? Any shout-outs?
You want to need Nadia?
Nadia, do you got any shout-outs? Sorry.
I like to shout out my mom for dealing with like my crazy schedule because Lord knows I wouldn't have gotten anywhere without that woman. So thank you, Mom. I want to shout out Kale Golden at the Craft of the Arts. Legit the best creative writing, best writer personality ever. Like my writing would not be what it is without that man. So thank you, Mr. Kale Golden.
And you listen, Summerbrook High School. I see you, girl.
I actually like to shout out my friends Lily and Claire Wells and Sophie Bonspot because they've been to like every coaching thing I've ever gone to, and you just need someone there, like your support system. Like literally, thank you guys so much. You guys are always there for me, so I love you. And shout out to Natalie. Thank you. We would not be here if it wasn't for Natalie. So thank you, Natalie. Shout out to the team.
Hey.
And last but not least, we gotta go to the coach, Natalie. Natalie, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yes. I want to shout out everyone who's supporting the youth poetry community in Atlanta. And speaking about that, if you would like to further support us, you can listen to this radio interview, which is great. And you can also donate at atlantawordworks.chipin.com. We're trying to fundraise to get to San Francisco and everything like that. So, and join our Facebook group, Atlanta Word Works, to get all the updates. We're featuring, having fundraising shows. So yes, shout out to everyone who supports the youth poetry community. Shout out to Jamie Weems. She also co-founded Atlanta Word Works. So without her, we would also not be in this space today. Shout out to First Wave. First Wave, Fifth Coast. That's my fam. And shout out to the team right here. They're wonderful. Shout out to Kale Golden, best person ever. My family, friends. What's good? And
I'm going to run that by y'all. If we inspired you, do not hesitate to donate.
She didn't even know it.
You know what I'm saying?
What was that link to donate again?
Oh, AtlantaWordWorks.Chipin. Yes, .com.
So that's CHIPIN.com?
Yes, CHIPIN.com. And if you didn't hear that, you could just go join the group on Facebook called Atlanta Word Works. Or at any of us as friends, you know all of our names. Yes, and Bronte has some shout-outs too.
Yeah, I think everyone said my shout-out. And then I'll include on top of that my family for always being so supportive of the million things I do and believing in me. Appreciate
that. From this team, are you guys after this, like, you guys want to be aspiring spoken word artists? Like, you guys like want to go out to more open mics and be able to showcase your talent? For starting with Bronte, because Bronte has been a part of the team, before, so.
I'll definitely do poetry for the rest of my life. I don't know about I don't know about slamming. I don't know about slamming, but I'll definitely do poetry for the rest of my life. I'm going to study creative writing next year at school and using the art of writing to help with social justice. So pretty much spoken word, just not in a competition setting, as in my adult life.
Okay, Torrin?
I would have to say, I honestly don't see myself living without poetry.
Amen.
Poetry is just my soul. Like, I can't do it without it, you know? So, the day I die.
That's good, that's good. Alexander?
I'm not going to stop writing poetry. It's just not an option. But, you know, like Bronte said, I don't know if I'll be slamming forever, but I'll definitely be performing and just writing for as long as I can. As long as my hand can pick up a pen and my fingers can keep typing, I'm going to be writing.
Stephen Hawking.
Right. Just thinks in like, yeah.
Like Stephen Hawking, like the whole like robot sound, like, I'm Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, we don't make that poetry happen. Like, it's
Okay, how about you, Teddy?
Yeah, keep writing, keep doing that. I mean, I can't stop. It does a lot for me, it does a lot for all of us under that. We'll see about poetry, and then next year I'm headed to Washington University in St. Louis, and they've got a big, like the Woo Slam team and big program like established. I will participate in that and do that thing.
All right, that's good. That's good. You know, definitely. Like, you know, like whether it's slamming or doing regular poetry and just promoting yourself, that's what it's about. Elle, how about yourself?
I don't think that once you start writing poetry, like, when you fall in love with it, it's just like, it's your first love. Like, it comes before a lot of things in your life. It just is a part of you. So I don't think once you become a poet, like, you can really ever put it down and have ever called yourself a poet. Like, it's like a good friend, you know, like, my best friends, Nisha Bell, Simone Trini, Marcus Bird, I could never put them down in my life. I could never put poetry down. So I'm going to school. I'm minoring in creative writing. And I see my art as activism, like like Brocky was saying, what social justice is, speaking out about the injustice in our community.
Yeah.
So I'll continue to help others and help grow myself and my community through my words, and hopefully, you know, continue doing that in slam and open mic spitting settings for the rest of my life.
So watch out, people. Elle's coming to open mic near you, or else be a spoken word feature. She might even tour different colleges. I don't know, but you know, yeah.
Hey, anything's possible. It's only what believe.
I'm gonna quote you on that. I'm gonna quote you on that, Elle. Okay, Nadia, how about you?
Yeah, for sure. Just like everybody else, I'm never gonna stop writing. I'll probably keep doing slams for a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna be a super long term thing, but I'm always gonna keep writing. Because there's just something you can't say unless it's in a poem. Like there's just really some things you can't say until you write it down. And so I think everybody really needs poetry in their life. Like you don't even have to be like the best of writer. I just think everybody needs that kind of outlet in their lives. So I'm definitely going to keep writing.
So going to the coach now, Natalie. You know, I know we talked about this offhand, but you can reiterate, you know, in terms of like, you know, about like if you want to continue doing poetry. Well, obviously I know you're going to continue, but just like, do you have any up and coming projects or any other things that you would like to promote here?
You know, Atlanta Where It Works has really been my main priority. It's really been consuming all of my time. It's been consuming all of my time, but it's good. It's very fulfilling. And I basically, working with First Wave my entire first year at school, it really caused me and helped me to grow as a writer and a performer. And I know I had some really good pieces come out of freshman year. The piece about Gerald Sandusky, which is still very prevalent since the trial is still occurring. So if people want to check that video out on YouTube, that would be great. Not even to support me, just to hear the story of these boys. That's what's most important. And you know, hopefully I'll have some new projects. But right now, the project that I just want everyone to focus on right now is Atlanta Word Works. Because it's not about me, because I've already had my time, you know, spitting poetry in Atlanta. So now it's other people's time.
You ain't done.
Yeah,
You are not.
I'm not done. I'm not done, but it's just it's other people's time, you know, to shine, and especially in Atlanta, you know, like I've already, you know, Atlanta's home, and I've had my share. I've had my experience, so it's everybody else's turn. So I just want everybody to focus on these poets that are sitting right here.
Definitely support, and guys, I'd like to thank you all for coming on to this show of Inoculative Expressions and basically inoculating our audience with the fact that poetry is not just in words, but poetry is in the mind and in the soul.
Yes, thank you for having us. We're so
Thank
honored.
you.
Really appreciate it.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome, guys. You know, and you know, like best wishes up in BMV. You know, definitely support again. You know.
Woo!
Yes.
All day, baby.
Yes, definitely, definitely.